What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be giving you 5 reasons why you should buy an EUC specifically for delivery. Let's jump into the video. Number 1, EUCs are portable. So here's how I see this being a good thing. This is awesome because you can easily fit it into a trunk or the back seat of a car. So that is a nice thing. A lot of other PEVs, you can't do that. Like e-bikes, you have to get a bike rack. A scooters, sometimes it fits, but hypothetical scenario, let's say you break down or you crash really hard and a wheel doesn't work. Easily, you could just call an Uber, and most of the time they'll let you bring your unicycle inside because it's so small. Or if you need to have it serviced, then you just go to your e-bike shop in the area and put it in your car, and it's pretty easy to transport it. And that is a great benefit of having an EUC. Now, the one I'm riding is the Commander Pro. It is 100 pounds, so it's not like the lightest wheel in the world. It's pretty heavy, but it's got 2 handles on it, so you can easily lift it into a car or wherever you need to lift it. A good way I see this being useful is, let's say you live about 5 miles from a hotspot or a zone that does bike delivery, like a downtown. You could easily just put it in your car, drive to the zone, park somewhere, and then get it out and start your shift. And then at the end of your shift, you can just turn around, put it back in your car and go home. So it helps to like bridge the gap, right? If you wanted to do deliveries on one, then you can get it to the downtown area and you can do that. So that's number 1. They're very portable. Number 2, they're maintenance free practically. So compared to other PEVs like scooters, e-bikes, other things like that, EUCs are pretty much maintenance free, right? Because on an e-bike you've got a chain, you've got some brake pads, you've got tires, tubes and stuff. And on an EUC, you really don't have those things, right? They're pretty maintenance free. Like I've got 4,000 miles on. I have another video. I'll link to that in the description. I've got another video on the maintenance I had to do on this. But I got 4,000 miles and there's been no problems. Only thing I've had to do is tear up the tires. Literally haven't had to do anything else. So this is great for deliveries because you don't have to worry about something breaking or having to change it. You can just go focus on your delivery. That is a great benefit. 0 maintenance. Number 3, they've got pretty long range. I mean, when you look at a typical EUC, most people don't think that it can go like more than 20, 30 miles. And that's true to some extent, but the slower, cheaper ones can only go that much. But it's kind of interesting that they can put so much battery into a small package. Now that's probably why it weighs so much, but people are always impressed. This one can actually do 100 miles. And compared to other PEVs, it's pretty much up there with e-bikes and e-scooters as far as like range. Now, similar things like one wheels or segways or things like that, it's different. They just don't have enough range just for being useful. They're more like toys. So this is actually a practical option. If you're thinking about commuting, you can definitely use one of these to commute. It is a great vehicle for that. So that's the 3rd reason, long range. Number 4, they're fast, nimble, and agile. So kind of similar to the other point with the long range, they're pretty fast and agile. Like you wouldn't think this thing can go fast, and some of them don't, but this can go upwards of 50 miles an hour, which is pretty crazy. For a vehicle this size, it doesn't look like it can go that fast, but it absolutely can go 50 miles an hour. Also, it's very nimble, so you can have a lot of fun just parking back and like this, avoiding obstacles, you know, kind of just be free. Also, they're very agile. So what I mean by that is you can make pretty tight turns. You watch. I'm going to go onto this bike lane right here. Just from here, all you got to do is you can turn pretty easily, and you're on the bike lane just like that. So let me show you. I can actually make a U-turn just in this bike lane by itself. So easy. You can't do that on any other vehicle with 2 wheels. I'm going to do it one more time. Super easy. So that's great for like sidewalk mountain if you're going to a drop off on a sidewalk or something and you just need to make a quick turn. And yeah, that's a great, they're very agile. Now I'm going to show you some footage of me trying to go pretty fast into a roundabout. Pretty good braking if you know what you're doing, so just be careful about that. Anyway, number 5 and our last point, they are a blast to ride. It is unlike any other vehicle, any other BEV in this category. It is a different experience, not just because it's one wheel, but it's just a new technology, and it's a different feel. I mean, the first time I jumped on one, I kept falling off, but once I got it, like, oh my goodness, I did not want to stop riding it. Now, that being said, if I had one to choose for delivery, I would choose an e-bike for this reason. Long range, very comfortable so you can sit down, and just more practical. And it won't, like maybe you live in a city where EUCs are not common, but e-bikes are common. You won't like get in trouble or anything if you use an e-bike, because e-bikes are legal anywhere bikes are. So, and also on top of that, you have the benefit of putting a rear rack and your backpack or delivery bag on the back of that, so you don't get tired of carrying super heavy food. So this would not be my first choice. This would be, and it is not. I started on the e-bike, but if I had just one, I would start on the e-bike. But this is a great secondary option if you want long range and you just want to switch it up, right? Because sometimes it gets tiring on just on one vehicle. But it is a very good option if you know how to ride it. Probably going to want to take time to learn how to ride it, because I'm the exception. It took me only 2 hours. You can watch the short that I made. You watch the other video. I'll put it in the description. It only took me about 2 hours. But if you're willing to learn, if you're willing to take the time to learn it, then absolutely it can be a great delivery vehicle. So let's recap one more time to wrap things up. Number 1, very portable. Number 2, no maintenance. Number 3, they have pretty long range. Number 4, they're fast, nimble, and agile. And number 5, they are a blast to ride. So that being said, I hope I've convinced you. If you want to find EUC for deliveries, go for it. These are the reasons why. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. I appreciate it if you subscribe, and comment down below any other tips I might have missed or any other suggestions. Thanks for watching.